It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge Maya Acosta. Maya, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, Key?
I'm doing good. Spring is right around the corner for us.
Yes.
And that means lots of exciting things to do. We have two guests joining us from the Tehachapi Valley Recreation and Parks District. Brenda Gonzalez, Sara E. Diaz. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, so we caught up with you guys last month, and now we're going to try and make sure we do this every month, that we're catching up with TVRPD, talking all things for all of your different parks, your programs, everything that's going on. So last time we kind of teased a few things, but we want to specifically talk about this spring into action that is ready to start this program. Sorry, this is something you've been working on. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, definitely. So this idea sprung into TVRPD, and everyone was super on board. So we're really excited to bring all of Tehachapi on board as well. So the Spring into Action thing, and by the way, thanks for collaborating with us. It's going to be super awesome.
It's going to be fun. I mean, and you kind of mentioned that we've got the walking groups that are starting. You've created this program, and together we're able to really kind of promote healthy living here in the community.
Definitely. I mean, I see people walking alone, walking with their dogs, cycling. People are really excited for this activity that involves water in the pool. So, just create a challenge, get more people involved, more excited. So this program that we're doing, Spring into Action for all of spring, we're kicking it off with your walking group on March 21st, and we're ending it on June 10th. And then the next round will come up a week later. I haven't come up with a name for the summer yet, but it will happen again. So this is a really cool thing, and it connects to your app, or you can manually track your mileage kind of situation. So by connecting it, it'll track everything, everything from walk/run to cycling to swimming. It will all be calculated based on miles. And the app that we are using, Challenge Runner, it will just track everything with your Fitbit, your Strava, anything that tracks mileage. It'll automatically sync up. So the cool thing about this app, it'll also show you the leaderboard day by day. So if someone's beating you and just by a mile, you'll know automatically. So you can kind of keep that competition, and it's a healthy competition. You're out running, you're out having fun. And the coolest thing too is that you can walk in teams. So I know the city has developed a really cool team. So if you're in a business, if you're just wanting to walk with friends, bike with friends, you guys can join as a team as well and compete against other teams together, and we'll see who wins. And at the end, at June 10th, we'll calculate and see who was the top, 3 or 10 or something like that, winners in each category, and we'll give off prizes. And we just found out yesterday that we got a sponsor with the Tehachapi Valley Medical
Healthcare District?
The healthcare district. So they're sponsoring us. They also believe in what we believe, just staying fit, staying active. So they more than happily joined us. So we thank them as well. So at the end, we're all joining together and creating these really cool prizes to give whoever has the most mileage at the end.
We're in. I mean, obviously we've created the walking groups, kind of like our Coffee with the Mayor. You can walk with the city. We're going to do that every Thursday, 11 a.m., starting at Centennial Plaza, and then we'll walk a couple of miles, get a chance to talk, answer questions. But with this collaboration with the city and TVRPD, it takes it up that level. So what we've seen instantly, and I know you've already got multiple teams signed up, is that we've already got like 14 members of the staff that want to do it just because they're walkers, and then we've got a couple that are preparing for the Bakersfield Marathon. So I'm throwing a challenge out to these other teams. We don't have a cyclist yet. And that's what I was telling Maya. I go, if you have a cyclist, they put on a lot of miles. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we need to get a cyclist on the team.
Yes.
But it's free. There's no cost for this. That's one of the exciting things, is using the assets that we have here in the community and how we do our fitness individually. We can kind of compete against each other and have fun and make it an enjoyable experience.
Definitely. And the fact that it's free, it helps more people realize like fitness doesn't involve, a $30 membership to a gym every month when things are just so expensive every day now. Having it free, you're out walking at our parks, walking just any trail, biking anywhere, preparing for a marathon, swimming at our pool, just getting more and more excitement. That's why we made it free. There's absolutely no cost to anything. Just go out and have fun.
Yeah, and we all carry our phones, or we've got these Fitbits or watches that we have, and it tracks our steps and activity. So it's a really easy, I guess, way to track what we do, but then also make it a competition.
Yeah, and it's a good competition.
It is
not too bad, but yeah, a lot of people have already signed up, so we're all super excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, and so is there a limit to how many different teams? So if someone wants to create a team, and maybe it's just the neighborhood, hey, let's get together, we go for our walks in the evening time, and we can be the XYZ neighborhood walkers.
Right.
And then...
So for this challenge, for the Spring into Action, there is no limit. I put no cap on it, so you're welcome to have 50 people on the team, anything like that. Just join in on the fun.
Let's get it started.
Yeah, let's get it started.
I like it. Yeah. And then Maya's our hiker. Mm-hmm. So we've got a hiker. We've got 2 prepping for the marathon.
Yep.
So I'm throwing out the challenge, folks. So get out there. We start recruiting your teams. But individually, it's going to be fun. I know I'm not going to put a lot of miles because I'm a walker. I can't run anymore. But I'll be putting my walking miles on. So I'll challenge those other walkers. Anyone wants to take me on, you'll see my name there. Track my miles, and let's have that conversation.
Let's
That's
go.
Right. Let's do it. We're going to do it. So how do people sign up? Let's tell them how easy it is.
Yeah, so you can go on to TVRPD.org, and on the tab on top, it will say challenge. You just click on it and you'll go to our page, and it will either be through a QR code, or you can just automatically download an app called Challenge Runner and just sign up. And once you're finished signed up, they give you the option to sign up as a team or as an individual. And it's super simple. Just stay tuned for on our Instagram and Facebook. For Instagram, it's TEH_REC_park. I'll be putting out some videos and how-tos on how to register. The QR makes it super easy, but I know it's still a challenge okay, what do I do after I download it? Do I sign up, or do I wait till March 21st? You can sign up now, and it'll just be kind of like a countdown until the challenge starts. So stay tuned on to how to sign up for that. But it's super easy at TVRPD.org, and then challenge.
Very good.
Now with the leaderboards, so obviously, the city of Tehachapi has our team. Does it show individually how much each person is tracking within the team as well, or is it just like a total mileage overall?
Yeah, it'll show individual as well. So the cool thing is it'll be color coded as well. So the walk/runners will be one color.
Okay.
The bikers will be another, and then also the swimmers will be a different color. So it'll show individually who's on top, who's doing what, in what category. And then those numbers you'll see also on the team leaderboard. So it's 2 different leaderboards that you'll see on your site or your app. And then each person will show up on the individual side, but if they're also on a team, they'll just show up under the team name.
Gotcha. I think that's even more motivation. You want to be the MVP of the team, right?
That's right.
For sure.
That's right. And so I can see, like TMTA. Okay, Tehachapi Mountain Trails Association, and their support of the high school mountain bike teams, they can be putting in all their training miles can count towards their team.
Definitely.
They've got all those future events that are coming, but that's an opportunity. I mean, if you're out here doing it now, you don't have to change anything other than download the app, choose to participate, and you're already tracking your miles through your fitness apps. And, whenever we walk, our phone is telling us how many steps we do. And all you have to do is just say, yes, I want to participate.
Exactly. And even if you don't have some way to track, other than like your phone, the app even connects to Apple Health, and it can track it that way. Or if you have how many miles you walked, or from your house to Walmart is a certain amount of miles, you can manually put it into. So it's open to anyone with no restrictions.
And it's integrity. So you can manually put it in. So little integrity involved too. So
Please.
yeah, I walked down to the Walmart, but I chose to go to the one in Bakersfield. Yeah. Sorry, we're going to question that entry. So I'm excited about it. We're in, and thank you for choosing to kick it off with the walking groups, on March 21st. So we're excited.
Yeah, we're excited too. So let's just get to March 21st and let's kick it off.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and we'll be doing it quarterly. So like you mentioned, this is a spring one. There'll be a summer one, and then fall, winter. So.
Great point. So there's no reason to stop it. It just continues, starting a new level, new competition. Correct. And you can also join in at any time. So if they miss the March 21st kickoff and say it's March 28th or it's in April and they want to join, they still can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you're doing a marathon June 1st, you can sign up and see how much you ran that day.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
So Brenda, what else do we have cooking over TVRPD?
Well, just one of our biggest questions is, when is the pool opening?
Yeah.
And what will we offer? Our pool will open on April 8th. And I met with our returning guards yesterday, and we kind of worked out their availability, because everything is based off their availability. They're all kids in school, so I have to be able to work around that. But we will be offering morning lap swim, which is typically 5 to 7. As of yesterday, we are able to staff it 3 days a week. And then 2 days a week, we'll be doing evening lap swim, which is 4:30 to 6:30. We might have to change the time a little bit because we also do accommodate the swim team, but it'll be about there. I will finalize that this week. And then we will have water aerobics. We have Marty Sprinkle, who's been doing this for many years. She'll be doing shallow water aerobics on Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. And then we have Kathleen Klein, who does deep water aerobics. She'll be doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Again, that will start April 8th. And then we will be doing a lifeguard class next weekend. So we'll hopefully get a couple more lifeguards on board and work on what we're able to offer for the summer. That summer schedule will be released towards like mid-end of May, when I have all new staff on board and availability. But and that will be typically when we also start taking registration for swim lessons, which is one of our biggest programs, biggest questions, is swim lessons. So again, that will be in May.
Now, if folks want to participate in any of those events, do they need to sign up through the website, or do you just show up that day at that time?
Yeah, there is no registration. You just show up and do a drop-in. There's not really a limit. We've never had that issue. So, we're staffed, so we're good there. They can purchase punch cards. So it's a 10 punch pass for $40. A drop-in fee is $5 per visit. The punch pass is $40 for 10 visits. You can purchase that at our office or at the pool when you show up that day.
So you get a 20% savings if you go purchase the card at the office, and then you get those 2 free visits. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Yeah. So, at this time, our pool only takes cash, but we are working on other options. Our biggest issue is being able to have internet, but we are currently working on that, and hopefully we'll have that up and running to be able to take card payments here in the near future.
Very good. So the kickoff for our swimming, you said it's April 8th, but you actually did the presidential plunge.
Correct.
How was that?
That was actually just much better than we expected. We really didn't know what to expect. We've never done it. We had maybe a month when we just decided we're just going to do it. From that time to the time we, put it together, and we had about over 60 people show up and sign in. I'm not sure that they all got in the water, but I think for the most part, most of them did. And everybody was happy. It was just amazing seeing everyone just go for it. I can't do that. It's just not something that I would do. But it was nice seeing everybody else, including kids, which I mean, we had a handful of kids that just got in there and just went for it. No panic, no nothing. They just, no problem.
That's
went
awesome.
in there and did it. And I was very amazed.
I know that Mayor Davies came and
Correct.
did it, and he looked like he had a blast.
He did. He showed up late, but
That's the mayor.
Yeah.
The mayor's on mayor's time.
Yeah, he showed up.
Mayor Davies rolls in when he's good and ready.
Oh yeah, and he showed up late, but I mean, it didn't stop him from doing it, and everyone watching. And he even had someone else, I believe, from the wrestling team, go in with him again for a second time, and they kind of like did a little challenge and raced each other. We also had Sandy Chavez from Salvation Army, who is also on our board, who showed up, and she loved it. She just is ready to do that again.
Did Sandy jump in?
Yeah, she did. She was the first one to get in there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Love
so
that.
It was great. We, we had hot chocolate and coffee afterwards. People stuck around and, talked, which was great. And we had a really, really good time.
That's cool. Maya, you missed it?
I did miss it. I think I was encouraged seeing how many people turned out. So if there's another cold plunge, I think I'm in. Tentatively.
All right.
Well, we did have we had our lifeguards returning once, and we had 4 of them. 2 of them said that they were thinking about doing it afterwards. One of them was a for sure. The other one was like, maybe, I don't know. I have to think about it. And so we did have one person that did struggle a little bit, and the one lifeguard that wasn't sure about getting in, she jumped in without hesitation and helped out. And so there was her answer. She didn't really plan on it necessarily, but
The Call of Duty said
Correct.
otherwise.
Yes, and she, like I said, I was very amazed. I told them, like, if you're able to perform a rescue without having to get in the water, just dependent, obviously that's an option. But yeah, and she could have, honestly, she really could have, but she just didn't hesitate. Her first instinct was to just jump into action and get in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Love hearing that.
Yes.
So, all right. So the cold plunge. So is there a chance that we have another cold plunge before the kickoff, or?
No, because our heater is on, so once it's on, it stays on.
So now you're talking my kind of plunge.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a spa type plunge.
Yeah. The heater's on, and we'll be hosting the swim team, the high school swim team. So they'll start going in there and doing their practices, and any home meets that they have will be at our pool starting next week.
Very good. Now, before that kicks off, Easter's here.
Yep.
And I know, Sara, you have been working on a special Easter program and events for the kids.
Yeah. So we wanted to just make it bigger this year. So instead of just an Easter egg hunt we've done every year, we're actually having booths with different little cute activities for the kids. So we've invited different organizations to come over. So Salvation Army, for instance, they're doing what's really cute. It's kind of like Build-A-Bear, but it's a Build-A-Bunny. So we printed out a whole bunch of bunnies. They can either choose a pajamas or a little cute suit for them and name them. They get to go home with a little certificate on them. So Salvation's super excited to be hosting that little activity. We'll also be doing a bunny hop race, which will be super duper fun. We have the little potato sacks ready to go. So we're ready, and we're going to be doing pin the tail on the bunny, cornhole, Connect Four, just a lot of fun stuff, so that it's more of like a family friendly morning/afternoon rather than just go get your eggs, go home. And so we're doing a lot more this year. And the wrestling team, as awesome as they are, they're going to be selling food at the event. So I believe when I talked to Curtis Nelson last time, he's going to be doing like nachos and all these cool things, and some hot chocolate and coffee, because we might be still cold.
You never know, right? You
never know.
Easter, does it fall in March this year?
Yeah. March 31st is Easter, and we're doing our event March 30th, and the kickoff for the Easter egg hunt is at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So bring a sweater, maybe.
And it's free. Everything is free for families.
Yeah, 100% free, other than the wrestling team doing their fundraiser. So they'll be selling food.
If it's a beautiful day, great time to picnic in the park. And which park is this going to be?
It'll be at West Park.
Okay, West Park.
So 490 West D Street.
Yeah, perfect. Where all the ball fields are, where the kids are playing Little League and softball. So what a great day.
Yeah, it'll be super fun. We're very excited for that one too.
It's good. And then if you want to bring your own pickleball nets, you can kind of, the pickleball courts are available too.
You coming over, Keith?
I don't know. Maybe you continue to tease me with that. So I want to make sure that I've got that on as an option to come out and enjoy the beautiful day. We'll see what the grandson wants to do. So he may not want me to play pickleball.
Maybe he'll want to play basketball.
He could. He does love. He just got through playing the basketball in the TVRPD program, and congratulations on that. Great job.
Oh, thank you.
My grandson's 6, and we went almost every week to watch him play. He had so much fun. So proud of his medal that he got.
Oh, yay.
It was just a blast. So congratulations. Another youth program that you guys have such huge success, doing.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, this week is playoff week, so it is a long week for all grades 3rd through 8th. And they're just, fighting for the place in the championship. So that will be this Saturday, and then we'll be officially over, and then moving on to youth volleyball.
Very good. So youth volleyball kicks off, and how long does that go?
So that starts in April. Games start in April, and they end beginning of June. And registration for that closes this Thursday on March 14th. So we will see how many teams we get.
Now, did I see adult volleyball too, co-ed volleyball? You're taking signups for that as well?
Correct, yeah.
Does that run the same time period or?
It does. It starts on June 11th through July 6th.
Okay, so still plenty of time to sign up for that.
Yeah, we have more time for that one.
Now, do you have to sign up as a team or can you sign up as individuals?
We only take teams.
Okay.
So you would have to bring your own team. You register as a team as a whole. And we do get a lot of people asking about registering who don't have a team. So we just encourage them to, come up with their own team, or I'll take their information. If I know of someone else looking for
it's got
players,
a team that's running short.
Yeah, I'll keep them in contact. But our adult sports are typically just the same ones for the most part.
Right.
We did have some new teams last year for both volleyball and softball, so it doesn't hurt. But yeah, it's best if you come with your own team.
Okay, but plenty of time to still work on that and get signed up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Maya, team? Yeah? No?
You know what? I never made the volleyball team as much as I would love to do some adult volleyball.
But
never made it.
if you start your own team, you've made the team.
Okay, that's true.
Okay.
That is true. I get a pick that
There you go.
I made the cut.
That's right. That's right. You get to surround yourself with your talent.
Yeah.
Very good. So what else do we have coming up to look forward to?
The biggest ones are the ones we just talked about. Other than that, we have a new event that we did mention last time we were here. And I'll share a little bit of information until we're ready to share more. But it is taking place on June 22nd at Bright Lake. We're really excited to really shed light on that property. Taylor, who runs Bright Lake, has done an excellent job in just trying to make sure that we better the property and it accommodates everything. It's really nice. It's really nice out there, and we feel like there's people that have lived here for a long time but haven't been there in a while, or there's people that don't even know about it. And we're just really excited for people to come out and see the lake. And this will be an adult-only event.
Okay.
And yeah, it's going to be at nighttime from 6 to 9 p.m.
All right. So that gives us a little bit of a tease. When you guys get everything finalized, we're going to expand on it more.
Correct. Yes.
But let's stay on the Bright Lake theme. So one of the things I love about Bright Lake is the campsites. And you've got full hookups and dry camping, but they're very beautiful. And many of the campsites, they're either at the lakeside or they overlook the lake.
Correct.
So we've gone out there as a family and just decided, hey, let's do a weekend getaway, a staycation, if you will, and just camp there, take the trailer out and just enjoy that, and then let the grandson run around and have a blast.
Yeah, I mean, there's a playground out there. There's a volleyball net. So I mean, there's things to do. There's kayaks out there as well that you can rent. We have a company that set up a station. So
That's cool. That's new.
Yes, it's newer.
Okay.
So there's kayak rentals. We know a lot of people go out there and walk or run, just walk their dogs. It's honestly just a really nice, peaceful place to go. And, again, like going back to the challenge to, log your miles and, your steps. And it's a $5 entry fee at the gate for day use. So per vehicle.
Per vehicle, yeah.
And then we do have our fishing derby on May 18th, which we will share with everybody a little more about it.
Taylor will come in the next couple of weeks, and we'll really get into the detail about that.
She has all that information for you, all the details. She's been working really hard on it, and she's really, really excited.
Yeah. Namaya, have you ever gone hiking at Bright Lake?
I have not. No.
It's beautiful.
I need to. Definitely need to.
Yeah.
Usually end up going up the road a little further to Mountain Park, but...
It's different setting, and with the little rolling hills, and you've got the water. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
So there's your challenge.
Okay. My weekend plans.
That's
They're
right.
set.
We're making them for her. Well, very good. So one thing I also want to bring up before we end is your summer youth camps, and you've started the signups for that. Let's kind of talk about some of the highlights that, for parents to look forward to. And I know there's going to be a mad rush to get their kids signed up because you have limited spaces.
Correct. I mean, we just started registration yesterday. We opened that registration online and in person. Most people that did register yesterday did it online. And we actually just found out there were supposed to be 8 weeks of summer. There has been an extension to the summer schedule through the school district, and there will now be 9 weeks of summer. So Sierra has worked really hard on accommodating and extending our summer camp another week so that it's, for the extension of summer for those parents who work. And we also do our regular summer camp, which is for ages 5 to 12. And then we have our TOTS camp, which is for ages 3 and 4. And they both run the same dates. Everything's the same except for times. And, themes match the other regular camp. We have weekly themes, field trips, and, we're really excited.
So with the field trips, what kind of field trips can the kids expect? What have you guys done in the past?
We actually have most of it set in stone now.
Okay.
So you can share some of those.
We have some surprise field trips too for the kids. But one field trip is definitely out to Bright Lake. So they're going to have a fun little day going out and experiencing fishing and just, having some fun out there. Another one is, I believe, to one of the jump houses out in Bakersfield, I believe. And then, of course, I have forgotten all the rest. I'm going to put it out there.
I do know one we have that we do every single year is go to the water park to Dry Town out in Palmdale. Yeah. So that will be one of the field trips. And then we do have some in-house. So where it doesn't require them to go out. One of the big ones we typically do is going to the movies, which, with the closure of the movie theater here in town, kind of puts up in a, predicament of what we're going to do in place of that. So Sierra's working on that. I'm trying to find alternatives to replace that field trip and still do movies. So we'll find out soon what she's able to work out and how we can make those changes.
I'll throw out an idea. I don't know if I'm me, Mr. Collaborator. The BK Theater, TCTA, they might be able to work with you guys and do some kind of a movie for the kids. At least it's a nice indoor facility. It's got the slope theater type seating. Mm-hmm. Now I can TCT. Chris Morales is getting ready to slap me across for listening. Gee, what are you doing? But I bet you, knowing Chris, if they can do it, there might be some collaboration right there, and it's a beautiful venue, and it's right down the street from the Hitching Post. So maybe that's an opportunity.
Yeah, I'll definitely mention it to her.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything that we haven't talked about that you guys want to mention?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, covered a lot. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about the walking groups, Spring into Action once again, and that's the one that's starting the soonest. Sorry, can you go ahead and just share the information on how people can participate again?
Yeah, definitely. So Spring into Action, our walking, running, biking, and pool challenge begins March 21st, and you go onto our site, TVRPD.org. And on the tabs, just search up challenge, and you'll be redirected to our page that has all the information. So you can scan in the QR code from your phone, and automatically it'll take you to the App Store, and you can download the app, or you can just go to challengerunner.com and sign up there. And on our website too, it'll have the code to be part of our challenge. So again, I'll also be putting out how-to videos and just more descriptive information on our social medias coming up soon.
Perfect. And Maya has put together a video promo that you and I are going to do. Sorry, but Maya's actually scripted it. And I said, normally I don't work with a script. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants whenever I do things. But our director producer, Maya Costa, has a strict promo video that I have to adhere to.
Yes, because the community needs to know how important this program and walking groups are. So we're not skimping out on the promo.
No. So you get it all prepped, you storyboarded it, and we're waiting for good weather to go out and shoot this.
Yeah, today's not ideal. So we don't, spring is almost here. It's not representative of the gloomy weather we've got today. So.
Yeah, the weather is trying to make up its mind. And as long as weather permitting, March 21st, we will kick this event off. So thank you again, you guys at TVRPD. It's been so much fun. The last couple of months, we've been working very closely together, sharing programs, ideas, and how we can collaborate and just kind of elevate the community, by doing it together. So appreciate all the effort.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's a great collaboration, and nothing better than just doing what we can for our community, because at the end of the day, that's what, both our goals.
Yeah. And before I go, I want to mention on the Saturdays, there's a women's fitness class that's been going on that features like these mini trampolines.
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so me and Sierra, the camp director for Adventure Camp, actually got to go try out one, and boy, does it really kick your butt. It's a whole different challenge. So it's trampoline, weightlifting, and then some kickboxing at the end. So you do 45 seconds of trampoline, and then you get off 45 seconds weightlifting. So you're already, really breathing heavily, and then you have to go weightlift. So it's a really fun challenge. I was telling everyone, it's a whole new set of muscles that you didn't know you were working out or not working out in your regular routine. And then after 45 minutes of doing that, you do about 15 minutes of kickboxing with your partner. So someone holds these pads while the other one has some boxing gloves. So you're really trying to, beat up your friend, quote unquote. But it's super fun. Rhodes Fire, the director, she is amazing, has a lot of energy, super fun, really funny person as well. So she does an amazing job. So it's completely free. You just have to sign up at Airena, AIREENA.com. You just sign up, fill out the waiver, give it to her, and you're registered for whatever Saturday you want to join in, permitting that she has enough trampolines. She has had to buy more in the coming weeks because she just keeps getting more and more people, but they are having fun, and they're really working out. I was sore, even though I work out every day. I was sore.
Now, is this every Saturday?
Yes, every Saturday at 9 a.m. Preferably, come in a little bit earlier and give her the waiver, and you're carrying the trampoline as your warm up.
And that's at Central Park?
Yes, at Central Park.
At Philip Mark Central Park. That's at E, and I believe it's Mojave. Mm-hmm. So just a great way to kick off your Saturday.
Definitely.
All right.
It's a lot of motivation. And then I think after she goes to one fine day, just to chit chat and kind of relax, cool down, and start off your day.
It sounds like a pretty good start to the day.
Yeah.
So you guys have your own exclusive club. No men can go work out. It's just women only.
This one is woman only, but hey, Key, this is your chance to start off your men exclusive one.
All right. There's the challenge that's been issued to me. I got to create a men's group, but I think it sounds like fun. And from what I've seen, the videos that you guys have produced and helped her with, it just looks like it's a fun way to kick off the weekend. And what a beautiful park, all those mature trees. It's just a beautiful setting.
Yeah. I do want to mention we're in the process of working with a Zumba instructor. So Zumba is coming really soon during the weekdays in the morning. So stay tuned for that.
Is that going to be in the park, or are you guys going to
It'll
do
be at Central Park.
Oh, very cool.
It'll be most likely from 10 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're still working out the logistics, but she will be coming in and doing some fun Zumba.
Excellent. All right. So things to look forward to. So let's share the social medias if people want to follow along with all these programs as they pop up.
Yeah. So for Instagram, it's TEH_rec, REC _park. And for Facebook, it's facebook.com/TVRPD.
Okay. Anything in closing?
No, I'm excited to start walking, racking up those miles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Brenda, Sarai, anything in closing?
No, I think we covered it all.
Covered a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks, if you've got a question, send it to us at media@tehachapicityhall.com. We'll pass it on to Brenda, to Sarai, and make sure you follow TVRPD's social media so you can stay up to date. We do our best to share as much of it as we can on our city pages, but follow them directly, and that way you get the information as soon as it's available. So, ladies, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we'll catch you again soon right here on Tehachapod.
This is Tehachapi. This is Tehachapi. This is Tehachapi. This is Tehachapi. This is Tehachapi.